Hi, my name is Jones Muner. Today, we discuss management theories and its provision framework for understanding how organizations function. Models of human nature reflect the assumptions about employee behavior and motivation that underpin each theory. Below is a breakdown of key theories and their associated human nature perspectives. 1. Bureaucracy. The theory was attributed by Max Weber, and contributions from other sociologists were also made. The model emphasizes the division of organizations into hierarchies, establishing strong lines of authority and control. It suggests that organizations develop comprehensive and detailed standards operating procedures for all routine tasks. All this is designed to ensure efficiency, consistency, fairness, and effectiveness. Based on the hierarchy, managers' authority is derived from the position held, and authority can be effectively exercised if positions are arranged hierarchically so that employees know who to report to. Administrators are appointed and not elected. It emphasizes that technical competence should be emphasized and that performance valuation should be made entirely on merit. This is a good model in that it encourages people to work hard to attain positions and may improve production as the individual has the skill.
2. Human relations theory. The theory is used to describe the ways in which managers interact with their employees. When employee management stimulates more and better work, the organization has effective human relations. When morale and efficiency deteriorates, its human relations are said to be ineffective. Managers encourage workers to develop their potentials and help them meet their needs for recognition, accomplishment, and sense of belonging. The possibilities that who receive special attention will perform better simply because receive that attention. Human relations can be enhanced through increased wages, introduction of rest periods, social activities such as outings, picnics, good communication, interpersonal relationship, lunch, hour fellowships, Brea, etc. According to Basavanthapap, Maslow's theory of human motivation states that human beings join organizations to have their basic needs met. Fulfillment of these needs motivate the human being to a higher level of performance. This theory focuses more attention on the effect individuals have on the success or failure. 3. Management by objectives. Management by objectives. MBO is a systems approach to directing personnel that links desired work output to necessary work input and throughputs. With regard to its effect on human nature, this theory stated that when human beings know what they are working towards, they normally work hard to achieving those objectives. The essence of MBO is participative goal setting, choosing course of action and decision making. The manager and the employees work together to set objectives where the employee sets objectives of their work, which are then modified by the employer. MBO improves worker productivity because it strengthens employee identification with agent mission and goals. Because workers know that they must evaluate their own performance against self-selected goals at the end of the year or activity, employees' goals tend to be realistic. The employee's morale is higher under this theory than under autocratic leadership because workers are less frustrated by self-imposed than other imposed constraints. Workers who set their own objectives can be more fairly evaluated than workers managed autocratically. In other words, human beings are respected and considered to have abilities that can contribute to production. It is not a one-man show, or rather the manager is not considered a know-it-all. 4. Corporate model. A corporation is any group of people who act as one body. Many hospital management firms are publicly held corporations that manage both for-profit and not-for-profit individual hospitals. For nursing service to be a corporate entity, it must be able to sustain its own activities without dependence on other units. The corporate model is more applicable in private institution. Nursing practice must be clearly defined and its contribution to profitability clearly identified. This calls for clearly defining of the duties of the nurse, who is expected to provide quality nursing care so that the organization can make good profit from the nurse's input. Employees will strive to provide that quality service as their remuneration is usually determined by their input and the profit made. The more profit made, the better their pay. 5. Scientific management theory. This theory emphasizes better performance at work. The system for work improvement consisted of the following steps: observing the worker's performance through time and motion study to determine the one best way to carry out each task, scientifically selecting the best worker to perform each job, that is, the person with characteristics and abilities needed to carry out job tasks in the most efficient manner, training the selected worker to perform in the most efficient manner, paying the worker a differential piece rate to motivate him or her to perform the task in prescribed and efficient fashion, appointing a few highly skilled workers to managerial positions and giving each manager responsibility for planning tasks for subordinate workers, appointing the foreman for each aspect of the work, and instructing the production worker to report to a different functional foreman for each aspect of the job.